And I want to say something right now, without mentioning names. We did try and go with another auction house. I don't want to mention any names, but they weren't very caring about our transition needs.
That's very true.
Ken, how long have you been collecting?
Pretty much my entire life. I'm 52, so I guess, you know.
About 50 years?
Yeah. Something like that.
Records, Elvira, 45, Mistress of the Dark.
And it's heat reactive, too, if you hold your hand on it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No way.
No, a little lower.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Robert Zjaba Auctioneer Extraordinaire, and wow, wait till you see this video. We get to go to this house, and they called another auction company out. That other auction company, they suggested 2 dumpsters, throw out all this stuff worth tons and tons of cash. So instead of that, we're helping them out, doing an auction, and wait till you see this place. Unbelievable. Just take a look. At first, I go through the house when I first get there, and then we take a walk through after we set it up and get to see all the awesome stuff that you have a chance to buy. So watch the video from beginning to end. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up and have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Oh, hey, come on in.
What's up, man? I just like this no soliciting thing.
Just look at, no, yeah.
I'm dying on that one.
Yeah, I freaked out a couple of kids with that before. So good to see you. I'm really glad.
$50, please.
What's that?
$50.
No,
No soliciting.
Oh, yeah.
I want your $50, please.
Yeah, we tried to keep them
Freaked
away.
out a couple of kids with one. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I just read that. I was like, yep.
Give me all your candy bars. So obviously the goal is trying to get this place emptied out.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, we're not dying. Like, we don't have double mortgage right now. We're fine.
Right.
Once it was done. Because, you know, I was like, $4,000? You want $4,000 in
And she
dumpsters?
kept talking about 2 dumpsters.
It's like, you walk in here. This is
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, show me around.
This is samplings of stuff that we have. I have more of those Migos. Some of them are the Figures Toy Company. One is a sample of one of the autographed albums that I have. That's from the one time Thor came to Cleveland. That's a blood red vinyl single.
Oh, that's cool.
Brain Eater. If you want to flip through that vinyl, that's some of the better heavy metal.
Red Ranger, Deep Purple, DC Star.
I couldn't believe how much some of that stuff was going for.
Yeah, we have a good following of people. We got people from all over the country.
Yeah.
Kiss. Yeah, I had a huge Kiss collection.
This is a lot of our like
very much.
unlisted store stock because we do the eBay movies and stuff. So some stuff out of here is going to go, but we're going to have to, you know.
Yeah, it looks like mostly right now it's a lot of.
A lot of movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's some piles of stuff you want to leave to sell to get rid of that you don't want. Then you can put them in auction, see what the happens.
Oh, this is I'm alerting people in the Migo groups on Facebook that I belong to. Is I was doing this. Yeah, I was doing custom Migos. Well, you saw some of them.
Yeah.
And I've got all these boxes of accessories. This one is more Susan's stuff, but I think I have like bins of body parts, bins full of heads, ones that I made with resin. You know, I made like
I saw you
latex molds and stuff.
There are some cool ones.
Yeah. So I don't know. You can do okay with electronics, you know.
Yeah, typically.
So this is. There's some okay stuff in here, like that Abe Lincoln penny bottle, and I think there's like a couple 7-Up bicentennial things.
A lot of times they'll sell the whole box like that, put the good stuff in, you know.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of weird bottles. I know these are older than me, but my parents had them. But I don't know what they're worth. And
Old bottles, they're tough ones.
I was working on like
Zombie apocalypse.
yeah, exactly. So,
we were working on zombies with
but I'm letting all that stuff go. So little
pieces, parts that
a little bric-a-brac like this, you know. So
Oh yeah, lots of stuff up here.
yeah,
They said you needed 2 dumpsters.
yeah.
I guess I haven't seen the basement.
Well, the basement doesn't.
So what are you selling up here?
Pretty much everything. Those lunch boxes down there.
Yeah, I like those.
We got some random Pez laying around. There's Pez hidden somewhere. So this is going to take some effort to get this empty. There's some kind of stinging insect up here. Be careful.
That's all right. It'll be the first time.
So the talisman stuff is the only game stuff I don't want to get rid of because those boxes are like empty because I put all the stuff together because it's all like expansions and stuff. But there's like Dungeon Quest over there, Age of Rebellion. There's Superhero Jigsaw Puzzle. That's all superhero role-playing game stuff. That's DC Comics role-playing game stuff.
Yeah, we just sold a bunch of stuff.
And some of the books, some of the coffee table books are a little bit nicer, and they might be able to make a little dough. Lots of pictures. Got some framed, like there's a framed Alex Ross poster and stuff like that. Kingdom Come. Yeah, just lots of stuff.
The strawberry quick.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, these are kind of nice. My brother-in-law gave me these one year, and I was like, I don't want to hang up a bunch of superhero stuff.
Yeah, I got similar kind of stuff like that. Those are cool.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them there. This is some more Migos stuff. I have the boxes for these. Those are the Knights.
Oh, the Knights.
There's a Batmobile. It's in okay shape.
Yeah, it's okay shape, but it's cool.
I think I bought replacement pieces for that one.
There you go. It looks like Star Trek.
Yeah, more Trek Migo. Those are the Robin Hood ones. Those are the original Type 1 Migos. Oh, this is except for that astronaut.
I see him. This guy.
Yeah, those are made by a custom. The seamstress for Migo. I know her, and she basically designs all the clothes for the new figures, and she sells stuff on the side. And I don't know if you remember in the Planet of the Apes, the original Planet of the Apes. These guys were in the TV show, but they actually gave them astronaut. She made astronaut suits for them. So, cat's eye.
Still sell.
There's an actual Action Jackson set that's complete. Lots of really random toys.
Yeah.
That has a lot of decent stuff in it. Oh, this is full of comics too. I forgot about that.
I see there's a Fantastic Four game in there.
Yeah.
Marvel Universe figures.
Yeah, all these comics can go. This is, if you can look at it from the side, I decoupage. This thing was like a NASCAR comic book thing.
Oh, really?
But I did a decoupage on the outside and like cut out
That's cool.
Wizard magazines and,
My brother has the coolest comic book rack.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like old school from the 1940s, and it's four-sided, and it's spinning on the top.
Oh.
It has like an enamel sign that says comics.
That's awesome.
Porcelain enamel. This thing's awesome, though, too. I always like
Yeah,
display
so that-
pieces. It's great for display.
Yeah, And,
Just empty.
No,
I see
not.
stuff.
That's all my stuff.
There's magazines and
That's
stuff.
all my.
No
That's
wreck.
some comics.
There's some records.
Oh,
That's
there's
some Strangers with Paradise. Yeah, those are all mine. I could find, but I don't know. Maybe I'll let some of those go too.
There's another stack there.
Lunch boxes.
Does that have the thermos inside of it?
I think so.
Or it might have stuff in it.
I think that's one. That's the lunchbox. I think I have the
Yeah.
lunchbox. Yep.
Got the thermos.
That's awesome. That makes it worth a lot more.
I bought it separately. I had to piece them together because she's like, "Oh, my back hurts. I can't go to the attic."
You can't go to the attic. That's the person you send out. So what's going to be going down here?
Just bet everything.
Now there's a recording speaker over here. You don't want those, right?
Yeah, we can sell the amps. I have two cabinets, two guitar heads, all those guitars over in the corner. This is the best of the vinyl, of her vinyl.
Guitars are going?
Yeah, guitars can all go. There's an Ovation Electric, which is kind of a rarity because they only made acoustics for the longest time. The bass guitars are all kind of crap, but there's a little bit.
Actually, that bass my friend gave to us.
Well, there's another bass guitar right here.
Set?
What?
Oh, croquet set?
Yeah, we might keep that. We have a big yard now.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
This is
I like how you guys decorated that.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
This was actually a fun place. When we first moved in, we moved in because we got noise violations in Lakewood. Oh, you're not a criminal. That's great. You live
That's
here.
a Squire.
Yeah, it's a nice little base.
So we didn't get noise violations. We're having fun, and it was fun for a while, but, we're just kind of like, we bought too much stuff, and...
Oh my god, there's like, how many copies of Batman Begins? There are a lot of leather tools that I would like to sell over here. I don't know exactly.
Oh my gosh.
You want to sell your balls and marbles?
Oh, God, I don't know.
She might have to keep one or two.
Yeah, they told us to throw these out.
What?
and it's
Oh,
like-
yeah, that's right. Something.
Oh, this is something I really wanted to show you. Under this skirt gentle, it's glass.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Somebody that has all the room in the world.
The Monty Python and the Holy Grail trading cards. I forgot about that.
That's hilarious. I made my kids watch that movie.
It's probably
As you should.
one of my top 3 favorite movies.
When
of
they
all
first
time.
started watching it, they're like, Dad, this is so stupid. And then afterwards, they're like, this is, oh, they're like quoting the movie and stuff.
Yeah.
They are. It's adorable.
Oh, I was like, yep.
It's adorable.
That's funny.
So yeah, that's a lot of character stuff. Keep forgetting to take our listed Christmas DVDs back to the house, Suze.
Or what? Oh my gosh. The listed Christmas?
Yeah,
that
it's like
would be
the last of our
important.
store stock. We don't have it the new one. We're so well organized at the new place. Like, it's all in one.
It's always nice when you move, you can organize everything.
Yeah.
How are we doing today? Robert Zjaba, the Auctioneer Extraordinaire, and wow, wow, wow. This house, it's not like many of the houses I get to do. These people collected for years and years and years. All kind of awesome collectibles. And guess what? They bought another house. They need to downsize. They want to get rid of all this stuff. And they hired us. Second Sense. So we get to go through this house. You guys won't believe some of the treasures. There's things that are going to remind you probably of your childhood. Maybe your kid's childhood. Who knows? Unbelievable, awesome things in this house. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, hit that bell, get all your notifications. You don't want to miss a thing. Like unbelievable houses like this. 40 years of collecting. Let's go inside, see some of the stuff, and get to meet the people.
Hello! Oh, hi there. So, somebody came in and put numbers all over his stuff. Yes.
So, this is the house. And you guys want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ken. This is my wife, Susan.
Susan.
And you guys, they sell tons of stuff on eBay, correct?
Yeah, Voodoo Zombie Video is our store.
So
We specialize
Voodoo
in
zombie video. Specialize
CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, vintage VHS, tested, mold-free, and rewound.
There you go. So if you're
Physical
looking
media.
for that kind of media, go to their store on eBay, and boom, you can find all kinds of stuff. They have over 5,000 lots, I believe, right?
Yeah, we have about 5,000
Listings.
listings, but we can't keep up with it. We can't keep up because we keep selling. We can't hit that magic number because people keep buying stuff.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
It is, and now you need to buy the other stuff that we don't sell on eBay through Second Sense auction. And I want to say something right now, without mentioning names. We did try and go with another auction house. I don't want to mention any names, but they weren't very caring about our transition needs.
That's very true. They didn't care about their transitions
They
at
wanted
all.
to bring in 2 dumpsters to throw this stuff away. Look at that, Jeff. Look at all this stuff. They wanted to put
About
this
95.
stuff in dumpsters. We have toys. We have comic books galore. Silver Age through Modern Age. Yeah, these guys cataloged comic lots. Lots of great Jack Kirby stuff. A lot of DC stuff. Some decent Marvel stuff. We have Mego action figures, vintage, repros, and some customs that I did.
He actually made his own Mego figures. If you
Yes.
guys aren't familiar with Mego, they made toys in the 70s and 80s, all kind of superhero toys. They made Donnie and Marie toys. They made all kind of
Here's
famous
my Black
people
Panther custom right there in lot 469. So
He
there's
made
some other
his
customs.
own Black Panther because they didn't make a Black Panther
did.
Mego figure, and so you have to custom make some of them. So this house we're gonna go through. This is just the one room here. This one room, it was almost half the auction, 500 some lots, because it's full of toys, collectibles, and more than just toys and collectibles. So I don't want to steer you wrong, because we got watches, belt buckles, vintage glass, mid-century modern stuff, old Halloween costumes, camera equipment, coins. There's lots and lots of coins. Take a look at this quarter book right here. Some of them are completely full. Some are missing 1 or 2 quarters. But if you're a coin collector, if you're a toy collector, a comic book collector, all kind of different type, mid-century modern collector, lunchbox collector, this house has so many cool pieces. And there's even small little, like this nice little leather top round side table. So you have to look at everything. Over 1,200 lots already we have in the auction. You have to look at everything. And I even learned things. And guys, you know I know a lot about the auction biz. But Jeff, I gotta show you this. Because I learned something. So I thought these were regular video disc or laser disc, we call them. And then Ken was over here nice enough to point out these are not laser disc. What do you call these?
They're video discs. I forget the exact name, but they actually use a stylus like a record player to play the video and the audio.
And
It's like one of the very first, earliest forms of home video.
And they had those in the early
so
80s.
I thought it was just a laser disc because I sold thousands of laser discs. They looked exact same like this, basically. So you would not really even know.
Barbarella too. Look at that.
What?
Yeah, lots of good vintage ones in there. But just that Star Wars alone is probably, I have to say, a $20, $30 bill.
By the way, Barbarella,
Yeah.
the dolls with teeth, man, creepy.
Creepy. Great movie.
Look at this. Pez collections. Oh, that's another thing. We have a lot of leather and leather working tools. Take a look at some of these punch sets. So you could design your own leather. And Jeff, he was thinking about making like a Pegasus with maybe some rattlesnakes on it or something. Or a unicorn. What do you think, Jeff?
Would that work on my
Look at the
forehead?
trucks.
Rackons.
Well, will it work on your forehead? Let's find out,
I'd
everybody.
like to have that heart stamped on my forehead.
Here, I'll put it on my forehead.
It probably will.
Does it look good?
Almost. You can see something.
You see something.
Let me try.
Yeah.
You gotta
On your
moisten your
forehead.
forehead.
I'm not
Let me
gonna
get the hammer.
I'm not going to let you try, Jeff. So this is just one room, and I want to show you real quick just a few comic books and some other things over here.
Find
Art
yours,
glass
so-
swans.
Yay, glass.
Some nice
Hardware.
art glass swans. Action figures. More coins. Mid-century modern aluminum ware. Antique plate. This plate's over 100 years old easily. I would say it's probably from the 1800s.
That's a Gibson girl.
Yeah, see, Gibson girl. It's marked on the back. But, you know, why I love my job is these are things you can't just go find anywhere, go buy anywhere. And people love to go to auctions. And then down here, comics. And then we have everything. Old 12-cent Batman, Superman, Superboy, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, all your favorites. 12-cent, 15-cent, 20-cent comics, tons and tons of comics.
Oh, we have autographed comics too.
Yeah, autograph comics.
Autographed New Teen Titans #1.
Just Blanket.
Handmade quilts.
That is so neat.
It's a
I think
ghost.
there's a ghost in here. Is this place haunted?
Everything here might be haunted, so. This is just one room. We got so many more rooms to show you. Jeff's going to give you a little pan around, but everything from toys, cast iron pans, bar equipment. I mean,
lunch boxes.
and then his custom stuff. He did all. This is a whole custom zombie bust, Mego bust with all kind of custom zombie figures. Look at the bone sticking out of this guy's leg.
What?
So very cool. It's awesome. Stuff you're not going to see anywhere else. These are specially made by Ken himself. And then lunch boxes, all kind of cool. Vintage lunch boxes. Gentle Ben.
That's a disturbing box.
Marvel pieces. So Muppets, all kind of cool things. And well, wait to see what else we got. Let's take a look in another room.
Oh, there's so much good stuff.
Like I told you guys, tons and tons of awesome collectible items, and we can ship anywhere you are at. So you have the opportunity to buy the stuff you're seeing. So all this stuff will be ending on Saturday the 30th. The first lot will start ending at 1 o'clock. We're already at 1,200 lots. We don't know how many we're going to have total, but there's a little bit of everything. Something you will like, or someone you know will like, from collectibles to glassware. I mean, look at this beautiful orange piece. This century modern glassware. You can put your keys in there, you can put your candy in there, your fruit in there, anything you want. Faces, and just has that cool green with the blue accents in there. There's tools here, and like I said, toys and toys and toys.
For days.
Supernatural toys. And it goes all the way to older toys, to newer toys. Oh, some good old political stuff here. Look at this. Clinton Gore, trafficking, let people vote, ACLU. UAW, all kind of pins, buttons in here, political stuff. There's knives, tobacco pipes. I mean, on and on. More than just toys and collectibles. I mean, there's so much cool stuff in
And
here.
for those super rare Mego knockoff hunters, we've got a Captain Eagle there.
Captain Eagle.
Yeah, I think it's Captain Eagle, but he's shirtless. Doesn't have his original outfit, but still, very sought after knockoff figure.
And there's just so much here. I mean, even Captain America's here. So it's just unbelievable what you're going to find, what you're going to see. And, I mean, come on. Who doesn't want the Universal Monster plush? I mean, every little kid liked to curl up with the little Dracula, you know what I'm saying? Actually, my brother's kid would love those.
And we got Joker. Oh man, I actually have this guy. That's looks like original Mego Joker. You ever have any Migos in here, kid, Jeff?
I have not.
You
I'm learning more and more. I played outside a lot.
Yeah, basically your parents gave you a baseball bat or
Yeah.
something.
So-
Like, get the heck out of here, kid.
Don't
Jeff
come
had a
home.
life.
Don't
Yeah.
come home till it's dark.
Come
Do
on
you have a
with.
Nerf gun?
No.
No. We threw records.
Oh yeah, look at these awesome pin lots.
Those are neat.
Those are neat.
All kinds of pins.
I don't know why I always like pins.
Yeah, they're fun, you know, but when you get so much stuff,
You can only have so much stuff in life.
Yeah.
And Ken, you know, he said, let's downsize. And you guys bought a new house?
Oh
we
yeah,
bought a
we
new
already
house.
moved in.
We're in.
So, boom. They got a new house, and all this needs to go. Look at this. Headless Horseman. These are all brand new.
Yeah, that
New
Headless
finish.
Horseman one, that one, they said they were going to make they were going to reissue it, and they never did. So that's become a really sought after carded Mego
Huh.
from
See?
the newer batches.
And that's the
we-
stuff you're going to learn.
Yeah, and we have there's vintage Megos in reproduction boxes. I have most of the Marvel figures in repro boxes. So Fantastic Four, Thing, or Fantastic Four, Falcon, Spider-Man.
And let's not forget.
Ken, how long have you been collecting?
Pretty much my entire life. I'm 52, so I guess
About
since I
50
was-
years?
Yeah. something like that.
We
Give or take.
did actually, when we started dating, we did go to the comic book shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That-
had- we
that was
started
the date.
dating.
They already knew me.
Was
How
there a
long did
meal
you start
before?
dating?
We've been married for 25 years,
25
so
years, yeah.
28 years ago.
So,
Yeah.
one of the first dates of the comic book shop?
One of them,
No, I
after
mooched
we
food
dated.
off of her at Denny's. For
Yeah,
our
we went
very
to
first
Denny's.
date.
I had a Super
was broke.
Bird. You had some of my cigarettes.
Old days.
Yeah,
Denny's.
but yeah, the record collection too. That's another mutual interest of ours is music, especially 80s music. I'm more of a heavy metal guy. She's more of new wave. We're both into punk, so there is some really good scarce stuff in there. I know there's a Misfits record, a Dead Kennedys record, and a Jane's Addiction record that are pretty sought after. There's a lot of crazy heavy metal stuff, a bunch of stuff on the Shrapnel Records label.
That's when I was a DJ
Um,
at WKS.
Oh, yeah, Jane's Addiction.
You.
Oh, that's property at Kent State University. Huh?
No, they sold it. They sold it.
It was.
There was. Rainbow, look at that.
I don't
Yeah.
even think they have a student-run station anymore.
So some pretty interesting metal. There's some European import stuff that I kept. There's a few autographed Thor records. If anybody knows the Canadian muscle rocker Thor. The one and only time he came to Cleveland,
We met him.
we met him, and he signed a whole bunch of my stuff. There's a signed poster from the concert with one of the records. So I thought that'd be a fun lot.
Did you ever Thor?
Yeah,
Thor.
Did you ever hear Thor? No.
No,
yeah.
he's
You got to keep the dogs away.
got to keep the dogs at bay. Got to keep the dogs away. Got to keep the dogs at bay.
But yeah, so in books, crazy books, and we don't have in our books too. We have really cool books. We don't just have like Harlequin romance and stuff like that. We've got like weird books on the occult and UFOs and monsters and strange magazines. We found 2 copies of 2 issues of Sea Monsters magazine from the 70s.
That's pretty cool.
Lot 800 is a whole
small
bunch
press
of
stuff.
small press stuff. Yeah.
It's just tons of really fun stuff.
And then there's antiques mixed in with all of
Yeah.
this antique chair down here, Jeff. I mean, with the glass ball feet, claw feet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just so cool. Spinning wheel. I mean, that's the style of stuff. You got everything from mid-century modern to antiques. All kind of cool pieces in here. We got more to look at. This is just
Room number 2.
Room 2.
so. Other kind of collectibles here. I mean, we have these are what Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah, loads.
Loads and loads of Magic the Gathering
Custom
cards.
decks.
So if you're into Magic the Gathering, we have those. There's Pokemon cards here. Like I said, I mean, the collectibles just go on and on. I'm talking about whole boxes of cards, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of them are bagged. There are some,
So were you a Magic player, or did you just buy collections?
we played it. No, we played with friends, and this basically what this was is they became addicted to the game and kept buying and buying and buying and buying, and we were trying to stay competitive, and then finally I was like, okay, just enough is enough. You guys are insane. We couldn't beat them.
And one of our friends
went to addiction counseling.
went to addiction
for
counseling.
For Magic?
For Magic.
For
the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
You probably spent lots of money.
Oh, he did. He did. His wife was not pleased. she was.
What's the most expensive Magic card? I can't think of it in my head. The Black Lotus.
I don't know.
Oh, is it?
I really don't know enough about it at this point.
We just got into it that year.
So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's like the Holy Grail. That's like the Charizard or whatever Pokemon.
Oh.
You know,
The same thing.
We got we got into it the year of Shadow Mar.
I had to make room in my brain for other information, so I couldn't.
Yeah, trust me.
You got a lot up in there, Ken. A lot going on up there.
I know. So, but yeah, there's a nice original art piece there from Tom Mandrake, who did the Spectre for many years. I actually got to know him through the convention circuit when I was in Small Press Comics.
And this is just one of the original pieces of artworks. I know we got a piece from the guy that did the Green Lantern.
Yeah, Mark Nodell.
Mark Nodell.
He passed away about 12 years ago, I think. But that's autographed by Ramona Fraden. It's a print, but it's laminated. And she signed it to the Fight and Fun guys because our comic was called Fight and Fun. And she just passed away, but she created Metamorpho and worked on Aquaman and Adventure Comics for so pretty interesting person because she was one of the most famous female comic artists that was working back in the 60s and 70s. So.
What's the deal with the skull on the wall?
Oh, I used to have a radio show, and that used to be my background, and I would change
That's pretty neat.
The whole wall used to be chalkboard paint.
Well, there was a chalkboard.
So he could do write whatever he wanted on it. But then he painted it over purple. So when he painted it over purple, he just left a skull there. So I thought that was fun.
Crazy.
That's cool. Also, you heard I said earlier, and their store, they sell all kind of media. And they got obviously a lot of stuff left over. We got tons and tons of DVD and VHS tapes. So if you're into movies, it's a great place to be. And wait to see what we got in this next one. I bet you didn't know this about me, Jeff. I don't know how to play the guitar.
I know you think you can do a lot of musical stuff.
That's it, baby. So
Good enough.
other thing we have here, there's musical instruments. There's some amplifiers, all kind of stuff. We'll get to those in a little bit. But this is just a couple guitars up here. Where do you see the guitars in the basement? But once again, some unbelievable heavy metal CDs. There's punk CDs, records. Elvira, 45, Mistress of the Dark.
And it's heat reactive, too, if you hold your hand on it.
What?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No way.
No, a little lower.
Oh, that's cool. What if I put my...
Purple vinyl.
Don't be putting your hands where I think you're going to be putting your
What
hands,
if I put it
Jeff.
on my chest?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about you, buddy.
That's neat. That's
You
lot
and Elvira.
number
There's a reason that
880.
sticker there.
She's been showing up like in different media forms recently. Is there something going on with her? Like, has she turned a certain age or something?
You know, when I first
She's
found
still
out
pretty.
she had blonde hair, blew my head
I
off.
know.
She's a redhead.
Yeah, yeah.
Blonde is red, whatever it is.
Cassandra Peterson.
Look at this.
Lots of DC Direct figures and some other miscellany in there.
This is a great lot. I might have to buy this lot just to play with the toys. I used to
think
love playing with toys.
I think you've pretty much played with everything in here.
Shut up, Joe.
He's alone.
That's the best part of my job is I get to play and get paid.
It's called testing.
Testing.
Hey, how are they going to know if these toys still work?
Yeah, they all work.
Are you sure?
Lot 925 works.
Then we got also audio. We got VHS players, and I tell you what, for some reason they always sell well because you can't just go buy a VHS player anymore.
Nope.
So if you have VHS tapes you want to watch, Second Sense Auctions, that's where it's at. And cool. I mean, there's more Magic the Gathering here, more CDs, all kind of music-related items. These are all different brochures and things that
Flyers from rock shows throughout the years. Mostly from the northeastern Ohio, but there are some sprinkled in there that came from California too. I think there's even one that features Black Flag on it in there somewhere. So,
that'd be cool.
God.
But yeah,
Killing
so
the bees.
this is all the basement decor that got taken down. It's really cool, nostalgic stuff,
Yeah, this last stuff is you're not going to find it anywhere else. If you want it, the time to do it is go the 30th September, last auction of September, and it's the best auction of September. Over 1,200 lots. It is packed, stacked. All kind of great collectibles. And you guys just seen just a tip. There's so much. We can't even show you everything, but we have more to show you. Trust me. But we can't show you everything, so you're going to have to look at the catalog, www.secondsense.com. So, sorry about that. So look at this beautiful lady over here. And that's actually my invisible wife. I painted her if you could see her, but no. And cool little hang-up piece like this, artwork, and comic books, action figures, posters. It's on and on. There's so many awesome pieces in here. Books. Wait till you see what's in the
Can I ask one question?
One question.
Well, I got more, but one right now. How long you been working on this?
A day
This
or two.
has been a few weeks.
E-F-G-H-I-O. So this is a steel drum from the Bahamas, St. Thomas to be exact. Well, I mean, that's the kind of stuff, just a mixture of stuff. It's so cool.
What are those made out of?
A steel drum?
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, aluminum?
Oh.
Metal, Jeff Steel.
Oh.
We have art supplies, art lots. Oh, that's why. You know what this is, Jeff?
It's hammer time.
Oh, no, this is called a persuader.
Persuader?
Yeah, I persuade
Attitude adjuster?
Attitude adjuster. You could use one of those.
Yeah.
Once again, figures galore. There's all kind of different action figures.
Yeah, to my Migo friends out there, there's going to be some good stuff for you to buy to
Migo.
complete your customs.
Yeah, look at all these.
Vintage
Migo.
pieces, new pieces.
And then here's a whole box.
So
of Migo.
once again, this isn't my thing, but there's a whole Migo world,
Yeah, there's a
Amigo
lot
world
of different
out there,
Facebook
right?
groups that I've been part of over the years. So
It's a pretty big community.
yeah. So give a shout out to.
And I would say what? Some people collect certain figures or like things, and some people just collect Migo in general.
Yeah, and there's a huge amount of customizers out there who want to make a character that's never been made, you know, or like, you know, a lot of people are obsessed with the Marvel figures from the 70s, you know, and that's why I made the Black Panther, because Migo can't get the license but back, you know, because they're owned by Disney now.
Oh.
So Hasbro has all the rights to Marvel. Migo is making new DC figures, but, you know, people are always working on, you know, the figures that they haven't made.
So can you get arrested for that?
As long as you aren't mass producing them, you're fine. You could sell, you know, one figure as a custom piece, but if you start selling 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same figure, you get in trouble. But that's why I kind of like to go and make something, you know, completely, you know, like just some goofy one of a kind thing, you know. So
Somewhere's that box with all the heads. Where's that one at?
I
That's-
took that. My nephew
Oh.
decided to. There's a box with some heads.
Yeah, his nephew's gonna start
Yeah, he wants
making
to learn.
Migos.
Box of heads.
He wants to learn how to do some custom
So
stuff.
you mean I can make a custom Jeff?
yeah.
Look at this guy. Looks like you, kind of.
Yeah, that's a just Jeff.
That looks like just Jeff.
I don't think my eyes are quite that
He's got
open.
way too much hair.
Well, we got
Easy.
some Dolby we can,
He's got a little too much hair on that one. Just Jeff.
Can you trim those? With a
But yeah,
grinder?
and look at this. I mean, we're talk about figures. We're going against more Shazam. And most of these are, you call them repops or whatever. They're new ones. That's old.
and a lot of reproductions, a lot of you know, wannabe.
But if you love
But when you
action
say
figures,
repops, the repops from what, like the 90s or something? I mean,
well, these figures, yeah, most of them came out in 2000s, 90s.
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, yeah, and some of them, you know,
Drinks
from
well with others.
pretty recent too. So. But yeah, but there's a lot of other
drinks
fun
well
stuff.
with other.
Some people don't drink well.
I was at the bank yesterday. Guy's back of his T-shirt say, "You can't drink all day if you don't start first thing in the morning." And then it said unknown, like whoever
Yeah.
wrote it or whatever.
That's very true.
I never looked at it that way.
Because by noon he forgot his name.
Take a look at that.
Yeah, who doesn't want that for their man cave?
Cut this because I want to buy this.
You want
There
to
you
have
go.
we sell lottery tickets here.
Feeling lucky?
Yeah, and a nice light up sign, good for a man cave, woman cave, any kind of cave. Get out of here, cave, right?
A she shed.
She shed. Look at this.
Power tools.
Power tools. What'd you use this for, Ken?
Not much.
It was a gift. It was a gift.
Yeah, it was,
Ken's happy to get rid of the tools.
yeah. I hire
Shop
other
stuff.
people to do things like that.
Books. I'm with you on that.
You can't be an expert at everything.
No.
I can't.
Kiss figures.
Jack
And
of
then,
all trades, man.
who's this again?
Jimi Hendrix. Oh.
I
know who it was. What'd you say it was, Jeff?
thought it was. Who did I say it was?
Richard Pryor?
I thought that was Richard Pryor.
I was like, man, so that
My bad.
That's Jimmy. Close
Yeah.
enough.
No offense to
We have
anybody.
some Breyer horses here. And
Second biggest collection I've ever seen.
the Breyer horse auction is actually coming up after this auction, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little taster.
So this is just a taste. If you
Yeah,
like red
yeah.
horses.
Buy those and warm up. You know,
Because that's
for
going to
the
be,
other
these are
bride.
going to go, when the other one, woof, that's collection.
Oh.
So, once again, more toys. There's Spawn's cape.
It might be floating around in there somewhere.
Yeah, it might be floating around. We
Lots
got
of fun
Batman.
mystery boxes.
Yeah, there's all kind of great mystery boxes, all kind of cool things. And this, I mean, this poker table.
That's
You
pretty
guys
neat.
made this?
No,
I garbage picked it.
You garbage picked it? That's even
Yeah,
better.
I did.
You're not supposed
You
to
know-
tell people.
No, that's
that.
awesome.
We made it.
I gave a random person on the street money to help me bring it home, to help me carry it home. Because
First of all, why did they throw it out? There's money in the table.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
I mean, I see a quarter here, nickel, quarter penny.
We crafted on it. We
At least
made
a $5
cards.
table.
We played cards on it. It was pretty nice. I mean, there are some burn marks.
Those
Expect
came
that
from
from
a
a
poker.
Whatever, they came with it.
You expect that from a poker
They
table.
We
came
use
with
it
it.
for
Yeah,
a
I
craft
know.
table. So
Yeah.
Right. So that's hot glue.
It was down the street.
Oh, there's some
No,
resin.
that's
There might
resin.
be some resin.
That's
on it.
resin in here with the money and
Yeah.
stuff.
That's nice.
We did make
No,
a
we're not
couple.
much we're
We
not
put
much
this
in the
glow in the
gamble.
dark things in there.
Why don't you mention behind it the lot of VHSs?
Oh,
Oh yeah, all the VHS.
We got a couple big lots, huge lots of VHS tapes.
All the VHS.
Local pickup only.
Yeah. We will not be shipping those unless you want to arrange for a freight, and then you guys can arrange for freight. But yeah, huge lot of VHS tapes, a little bit of everything in there. Another huge lot of VHS tapes. Then there's some smaller lots too, but tons and tons of.
Great for a reseller. If you want to start getting into reselling, you know, you want to go to a flea market or something, pick up these tapes for, you know, a nominal price and start flipping them for yourself. You know,
All right.
$1.50 on whatever.
You can get rid of cable, and you got a
Yeah.
sure.
4-year supply of videos.
And then Jeff right here, he loves a little metal art, cat art.
I love metal art.
He does love metal art. And we have some Batman stuff here. We have more Pez, tons of cool Pez, black light poster. Okay, so Jeff's photo booth.
Creepy dolls. Don't forget the creepy dolls.
Oh, and that's how I actually, that's how they're cataloged. Creepy doll lot.
Those now, if those aren't haunted,
Jeff, I love you. Take me home, Jeff.
All right. That's enough.
Jeff gets creeped out
who
real
doesn't like
easily.
ventriloquist dummies too, without jaws.
Why, you think this is creepy? Jeff?
No,
Yeah.
that one's a little off. He got a big mouth.
Somebody ripped his jaw.
Yeah, he must have talked too much.
Hey, shut up, Jeff. And then this little, look at this. I've never seen a dress form like this. Nice little metal dress form. And so much more. We're going to show you what's in the basement. Now we're down in the basement. Some very cool vintage electronics. You got old speakers here. Old little mixing soundboard, I guess, huh?
That's
Oh, it's a 4-channel.
Yeah, 4-channel mixer that came from a church.
A church. So it had some good history in there. Accordion. You know how to play accordion, Jeff?
I do not. I have some.
He's a little TLC.
Of course
but-
you do.
Of course I know how to play accordion.
Yeah, like you play everything else.
Yeah. This is a little TLC. But here's the main thing. If the bellows work. And the bellows are still working. That's called the Ode to Jeff.
Ode.
It's falling apart. The Ode to Jeff. It's still a very cool decorative piece. Probably not the best to go around playing like I did, but such a cool piece. And Ohio's like the capital of accordions, I think.
Actually-
we're very close to Parma.
Yes.
My wife's family is Slovenian, and there's multiple players on her side. I never really got the polka.
You're gonna put Weird Al and Hank and make out of business.
Polka.
More guitars, more records.
Yeah, more. I mean, records, all kind of different records. Who wouldn't want a Smurfs record? And then guitars. That one's just cool. I mean, that'd be a great wall hanger just because of the awesome stickers on there. And
Yeah, that was one of my first guitars. It's an Ovation Electric, and Ovation only made electric guitars for a couple of years. So
Plastic
I think
man.
that's a GS.
Let me see
What's
what
it say on the headstock? What make is that? A GS
Ultra. Ultra GS.
Ultra GS. There you go.
Ovation Ultra GS guitar.
There's a. I think there's a. The next one is the Washburn. Is there
Is this the Washburn?
I think so.
Gotta go. Woohoo.
So this is a Washburn electric guitar. Look at that nice inlay in there in the wood.
You played in bands?
Yeah.
You played bass as well?
Yeah.
I thought you mentioned
played
bass before.
in a couple bands and guitar in several.
Nice.
Did you sing?
Yes.
Plastic Man was one of his.
Rob-
The
Robert-
Plastic
sticker
Man?
on there.
Oh.
Plastic Man was one of his first groups.
That's cool.
Those are about the cheapest stickers ever made, too.
Look at this old piece.
They played with Gigi Allen.
Yeah, nice.
That looks like something Johnny Cash should be playing.
It's a harmony.
I hear the train a coming.
Thumbs up. Is that a harmony?
Silvertone.
Silvertone. Yeah, Sears, I think, sold Silvertone for years in the Sears
Vintage.
catalog.
Vintage guitar. And croquet set.
Woohoo! Vintage croquet set.
You want to play croquet, Jeff?
I could play that better than a guitar,
I'll take you down,
I
boy.
think.
I'll take you down, Jeff.
More mixers, some tambourines, some vintage tambourines.
Croquet? Come on, guys.
Hey, if they can,
Competitive croquet.
look what they did to
Let's
pickleball.
do it.
We can do that with croquet.
I don't even understand pickleball.
Don't get Jeff started. He's a pickleball.
So yeah, more interest. Oh, sorry. Mom will kill me if I
Yeah, that's
sell
how
these.
There's Barbie stuff. There's golf balls. I mean, cards. A can opener, brand in the box. Marble games. So, oh, look at this, Jeff. Look at that nice little beverage caddy right there.
Great for
Century Modern.
lemonade.
Oh, yes.
That.
And the coasters.
Get that ready
They're
for next
dogwood
summer.
coasters.
You don't see that often. with
And
the
these
coasters.
pretty
the
neat.
dogwood glasses. Dogwood flowers.
For your entertaining needs.
I'm going to say that's kind of
Vintage
neat.
entertaining.
That's very
things.
neat. With the coasters, you never see. So, this house, like I said before, it's loaded, it's stacked, it's packed. There's so much stuff. The auction is going to unfortunately end on the 30th of September, starting at 1 o'clock at www.secondsense.com. Guys, what's your site again?
Voodoo Zombie Video on eBay.
Voodoo Zombie Video.
Or Voodoo Zombie Boutique. I think it might be on Voodoo
Yeah.
Zombie Boutique.
New items every day. We got a lot of heavy metal CDs going up right now. I'm partying with my personal collection. Lots of imports, lots of rare stuff. So
Scary
you'll like
movies, some horror.
yeah, get your Halloween movies in time for Halloween.
Yeah.
So, remember, check out their eBay store. Tons and tons, like almost 5,000 different I call them lots, okay, guys, but they call them listings. But yes, I'm in the auction business, so I call it lots. But yes, listings up there. So there's something, some movie, some genre of music that you will want. So take a look at their eBay store, and they ship all over. So just go ahead, browse it, buy it, boom. You can leave them a little message. Hey, I saw you on Second Sense, and we appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, check out all of our videos, and you got to check out this auction because it is unbelievable. So many cool, awesome things, and we only get to show you a little sliver. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So look through the website, you get to see everything else. And we're still cataloging stuff, so who knows what else there's going to be, but
Didn't even see the attic.
Can I throw in my 2 cents? Here we go
2 cents.
again. Every time I got something to say, he rolls his head. I'd like to say this has been a fun couple to work with. It's been really cool. And if we could, I'd like to get a selfie with all of us.
Aw.
Can we get a selfie?
Sure.
How do we do a
Arms aren't long
selfie? Ready? Wait, can you see it? How can you tell and see it?